Don't look back or you're going to be salty. On this episode of A Great Life, we're going to talk about letting go of things of the past, why it's important, and why when you walk away, you shouldn't look back. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of A Great Life podcast. I'm your creator and host, Paris Charday, and I'm super excited that you're here. A Great Life is a listening space that explores growth and fresh perspective through God's Word. Because the way I see it is simple. The process is always the same. It just looks a little bit different based on where you are, what you know, and what you got. But regardless of it all, you deserve to live a great life. So welcome. So as we draw near into Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then of course, a brand new year, 2026, I want to be your friendly reminder to let go of things of the past that are no longer serving you, that are probably actually working against you. And also, I want to be a reminder that if you walk away from something, if you've chose to move on from something, don't look back or you're going to be salty. Yep. You're going to be salty. And what that means is if you look back or still dealing things of the past that are no longer serving you or things that you've walked away from and you look back, it ain't going to be good for you. That there's absolutely nothing there, nothing left there but saltiness. You know, sometimes we forget that relationships, people, places, things, and circumstances, they were only a part of our lives for a certain season of our life. And as we grow and evolve, you'll notice that certain things just can't come with you. That even how you live begins to look better as you evolve, or how you dress begins to look better as you evolve. It's all a physical manifestation of moving forward and growing and becoming this amazing, beautiful soul that God has created you to be and is leading you down a righteous path to become. Now, there's a story in the Bible, and I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it or not, but Abraham, Father Abraham had many sons. Well, Abraham had a nephew named Lot. And Lot, his wife, and their daughters lived in a place called Sodom and Gomorrah, the sinful city that God destroyed with sulfur from the heavens. And so the story goes that Sodom and Gomorrah was a very sinful place. And so God sent his angels down to destroy the place. Now, when they came down, they ended up passing by Abraham. Now, a lot of you know who Abraham is. Abraham is the one that we get the inheritance from. So they're passing by Abraham, and Abraham sees them. They stop, they eat. And Abraham's like, so you guys are heading over there to destroy the city. Now, the thing is, Abraham has a nephew named Lot. And Lot, his daughters, his wife are living in the very city, in the area that is about to get destroyed. So Abraham's all like, hey, what if there's like a few people and they're righteous? Would you still destroy the city? And they're like, no. Basically, the angels say, look, if there's just a few people there that are righteous, we will not destroy this city. Long story short, the angels get to the city. This place is sinful. It's so sinful. I really encourage you to go read it so you can get all the details. But long story short, the angels end up getting Lot, his wife, his daughters out of the city. And they promised they wouldn't destroy the city until they were in a safe space. Now, the issue was they told them to leave and don't look back. But Lot's wife looked back. She looked back and God turned her into a pillar of salt. In my opinion, that's where the term don't be salty comes from. But hey, it's all speculation. Anyways, all of this is to say that as we move forward into a new year, I want you to hear me very clear. Keep moving, keep looking forward, and don't look back. Because if you do, There's nothing back there for you. Do not have an emotional attachment to evil things or things that are not producing good in your life. That could be relationships, things that you're pursuing. It's a wide array. We're all living our own beautiful journeys in this world. And today, I just wanted to be that friendly reminder that if you move forward from something, keep on going. Because the heart will sometimes, or even the mind, or even these fictitious narratives that we tie ourselves to, will want us to look back, and even look back from a place of emotional attachment. We'll even create these narratives that this thing in our past was so good to us. But if it was, you would have never walked away from it in the first place. Lot's wife looked back. Now, it doesn't say what she looked back on, but we can only speculate that when she looked back and in her heart, she mourned. Maybe she mourned the friends of the city. Maybe she mourned the home that she had to leave. And one would say, can you blame her? What if you built a home and you just had to up and leave from it? But the story isn't about looking at it from such a moral place. It's about looking at it from a spiritual place. Sometimes we forget that we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but we wrestle against spirits of principalities and more of the unseen than the seen. And when we allow ourselves to look back and not let go of those things of the past, we attach ourselves spiritually to things that are not of God. And when you do that, nothing good can come from it. And God wants us to thrive. He wants us to be the best we can be. He wants us to live and not die. He wants us to fly and not be an I sty. I know. That was terrible. It was horrible. I know it wasn't bad, but you get the point. You get what I'm saying. Keep moving forward, and also keep God first in all that you do. Keep Him first, y'all, because I don't want y'all out here being salty. I don't want you salty. Keep moving forward and let go of things that are not serving you anymore. If they're not speaking life into you, let it go. If it's causing you strife, it's making you depressed, you're feeling bad about yourself, you can't think straight, your mind is clouded, let it go. This is also a great time of year to start cleaning out that closet, doing that new year cleaning, start sectioning off the house. Maybe start with the kitchen one day, start with the bedroom the next day, or the next week, or, you still got some time, but this is a perfect time to really analyze your life and see what needs to be let go of. And when you do, don't look back, because I don't want you salty, because you deserve to live a great life. Thank you so much for tuning into A Great Life podcast. I truly, truly pray this episode has blessed you. For more A Great Life, head over to madebypair.com and join my newsletter and blogging community. And if you'd like to support this podcast and channel, make sure you subscribe and tell a friend. Well, that's all for today, folks. God bless. Don't stress. It's Paris. Peace. As I get closer to my 50th episode, I have a small ask. Share this podcast, tell a friend, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Every little bit helps, and I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, I do want you to know A Great Life is available wherever you stream your podcast. So you can take it on the go, listen in your car, listen in the shower, listen, I don't know. You can listen. So that's all I got to say. Thanks. Bye. Reimagine your reality in 30 nights with the Nightly Affirmation Journal. Order today at madebypair.com. A Great Life podcast brought to you by Made by Pair.